This is interesting coming from an Albanian you're living in a history that's partly longer than ours. Apollonia, Bylis, Butrinti were cities when we were hardly out of the caves. So you have an even longer history than we do.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. It looks like we have a longer history, but our notion of time is totally different. And it looks like we are far less careful about what it was, trying to live the now. And it looks like when you watch, let's say, Bergman, you just have the sense of being immersed in a very, very deep soul where, the time is like, a suffering thing to deal with, no?
Is this a very polite way of saying that you think his movies are slow?
Yes. It's a very, very, not polite, it's a very blunt way to say, or to ask you if this slowness is not about sentimentality, about the sense of death, of the sense of loneliness, the sense of torturing of the soul.
One first, I know Bergman is very much the stereotype in the world of what Swedes are supposed to be like. Even had a friend actor who was in a film with Tom Cruise, and because he was Swedish, Tom Cruise never called him anything else but Bergman. Hey Bergman, come here. But we find Bergman slow and painful to watch and infuriating too. We see him with your eyes too. Although, of course, he addresses something in our national soul, but I don't think it's it's not so much. I don't think he's sentimental at all. I think it's more existential sadness. You mentioned death. It's very much about death.
Yes, but
I think also he's a religious artist. Very much. He is. He's struggling, and I think that's the line you're drawing is not maybe some between Mediterranean and Northern. I don't think it's a sense of history. It's differences of religion, because we have the Protestant religion since 500 years, and that is a religion that takes all the burden of life, of personal life, all the moral choices you make, and other religions try to take them away from the person and give them to God or some other entity. Protestantism does the opposite. It gives it back to the individual and says, yes, boom, here's the burden of all the choices you made, live with it.